Hello, good morning, everyone. I figured I would send this video to help better explain where we stand overall in terms of the ranking process rather than trying to explain that in an email. I think it's a lot easier to show that. So, here, as you can see in front of me, I have this report from this tool that kind of aggregates data and um, measures rankings. So I don't believe that it is fully 100% accurate as most of these online SEO tools work. They're very close, but they're not perfectly accurate. So I do believe I sent a report from here last month, and I'll send another one along with the email that I send. But as you can see in front of us, what it's showing is the different search engines, Google, Yahoo, Bing, and these are just some different keywords, keyword phrases that I typed up that, seemed like something that you should be ranking for. And, what it's showing us is, it's saying that you have the number one position on Google. However, when it comes to the number one, I would say that's a better indicator of being on page one of Google specifically. And I'll show you that right now. So I typed in commercial roofing contractors, Maine, and as you could see, you're specifically not right up the top. I did an incognito search just because Google does a good job of being hyper localized in terms of its searches. So depending on where you're searching from, the IP address will depend on the results that come up. But here you are on page one down here, which is fantastic because when we first started a couple months back, I don't think you were ranking in many places for most, if any, of these keywords. So we're definitely seeing progress. We're definitely moving to the top. I would like to see um, things like Maine roofing, which are the harder, more general keywords. Obviously, it's showing you rank 20, so there's room to go, but it's up 38 places, is what that's saying from where it used to be. And as it is with SEO, it just takes time and consistency to keep on sending the search engines signals before they actually start to move your ranking. They're not quick to hand out promotions, so to speak. So just, what I mean with hyper localization is if I add Augusta to the search here, whoops, I add Augusta to the search, as you can see, I mean, you're right there front and center in the map pack listing and right here in the search. So there's definitely a lot of positives, and I think what I've been able to see is that you're moving up in the rankings, but if you want to continue moving the rankings, it's just going to take just more consistency as we have been doing over time. And just as another example here, I wanted to provide is I think I've shown this tool before, Majestic, and it just gives kind of a general health overview of your website. And the reason I'm showing you is because I picked out Roofing Systems of Maine because they're essentially a competitor of yours, and they're showing up in some top map pack spots and stuff ahead of you. However, if you look at their metrics here, trust flow, all that is saying the amount of trust your website is getting from other websites pointing to you, and then citation flow has to do with more of those map pack listings saying how and where your business is listed online. And I'm not doing a great job of explaining that, but um, it just has to do with the map pack. And as you can see, they have about 219 domains from other websites pointing to their website. Typically, the quality of that domain matters more than the quantity. Well, I'm going to show you your metrics. So your metrics are actually better than theirs right now. However, they're still showing up ahead of you. And they do have more domains, but really all this says to me is that they've been in those positions longer, those higher positions. Your your listing has not, and it's only been a couple months that we've started to actually send signals to the search engines that yours should be ranked better. So um, in order to rank, you just have to continue doing that, getting more referring domains and backlinks. And I did create 200 citations that I listed in that last email that I sent you. And those are obviously going to take time for the search engines to recognize. And hopefully that should lead to some better map pack listings, and maybe it'll require more citations. But overall, I think what you can see is there has been progress, um, and it's just going to continue to take more consistency if you would like to see more progress. And hopefully that just gives a better idea and sense of where things are. So I will look forward to speaking with you soon.